Remember how they used to hang on your every word? The late night calls, the endless questions. They just couldn't get enough of you. There was this electricity, a feeling that they were slowly unwrapping the best gift they'd ever received. But now, something's off. The deep conversations have fizzled into quick check-ins. The curiosity has been replaced by a comfortable, almost boring predictability. They've got you all figured out, and the spark, that magnetic pull that made your connection so intense, is gone. It's a tough spot to be in, feeling like an open book that's already been read cover to cover. But what if you could rewrite the ending? What if you could become that enigmatic partner they can't stop thinking about, reigniting the chase, the desire, and that obsession just by making a few simple tweaks? Now hold on. This isn't about playing toxic games or being manipulative. This is about understanding the psychology of attraction and using one of its most powerful forces, mystery. Look, we're all wired for curiosity. When we can't figure something or someone out right away, our brains work overtime. That feeling of not knowing everything is what keeps us hooked. It's time to stop being so predictable. It's time to flip the script. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 powerful changes you can make overnight to become irresistibly mysterious. Section 1. Control the flow of information. The first, most crucial step to building mystery is to become the gatekeeper of your own story. When a connection is new and exciting, it's so tempting to just put everything on the table. We share our deepest fears, our childhood dramas, our minute-by-minute schedules. We're looking for connection, but what we're actually doing is killing all the curiosity. So stop thinking of yourself as an open book. Instead, be a serialized novel, releasing chapters slowly, deliberately, and always leaving them wanting the next installment. It's all about the art of pacing. This isn't about being dishonest. It's about understanding that attraction grows in the spaces you leave empty. When you give it all away at once, there's no reason for them to keep digging. There are no more layers to peel back. In fact, research has shown that a little uncertainty can be surprisingly powerful. A famous study titled, He Loves Me Not, found that women were often most attracted to men whose feelings were unclear. Why? Because that uncertainty made them think about the men more, occupying their minds and heightening the attraction. So, how do you actually do this? Practice strategic vulnerability. Instead of spilling your entire life story on the second date, share one meaningful experience, but not the whole epic. Give them a snapshot, a single compelling scene from the movie of your life, not the director's cut with all the commentary. When they ask what you're thinking, you don't have to offer a full transcript of your inner monologue. A playful, "you'll have to guess," or a simple, "just plotting my next move," is way more intriguing than a detailed list of your anxieties. Let them wonder. Let their imagination do the work. By controlling the flow of information, you're not hiding who you are, you're guiding them on a journey of discovery. And that journey is what makes you unforgettable.
Section 2. Speak less, listen more. In a world where everyone is screaming to be heard, one of the most mysterious things you can do is just shut up and listen. Most people don't really listen, they just wait for their turn to talk, already planning their next story or opinion. The mysterious person does the exact opposite. They listen with an intensity that is both incredibly rare and incredibly alluring. When you truly actively listen, you create a vacuum that the other person feels an urge to fill. They'll talk more, they'll share more, and they'll reveal more about themselves. And when that happens, 2 things follow. First, they'll walk away from the conversation feeling deeply seen and understood by you, which creates a powerful bond. Second, they'll walk away and realize they actually know very little about you in return. You become this fascinating puzzle they can't quite solve. They've just spent an hour pouring their heart out while you've remained a calm, composed, and captivating mystery. This technique is a total power shift. You are no longer fighting for attention, you're the one who grants it. You're not trying to prove how great you are by listing your accomplishments. Your quiet confidence is doing all the talking for you. To put this into practice, focus on asking open-ended questions. Instead of, "Did you have a good day?" Try, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" Then just be present. Don't interrupt. Let there be silence. People get uncomfortable in quiet moments and will rush to fill them, often revealing more than they meant to. A small, mysterious smile and a simple nod can be more powerful than 1,000 words. You become a mirror, reflecting their own thoughts back at them, while your own inner world remains captivatingly out of reach. Section 3. Cultivate an independent world. One of the fastest ways to kill attraction is to make your partner the absolute center of your universe. When your happiness, your schedule, and your entire identity revolve around them, you become predictable and, let's be honest, less interesting. The real key to lasting mystery is having a rich, fulfilling life that is entirely your own. And this isn't about pretending to be busy, it's about actually being busy, building a life that you love. Your passions, your hobbies, your personal goals, that's the stuff that gives you layers and depth. They are the secret gardens that your partner only gets glimpses of but can never fully enter. When you have your own world, you bring new energy and new stories back to the relationship. You're no longer just one half of a couple, you are a whole, complete person who chooses to share your life with someone else. This independence is incredibly attractive because it signals high value. It shows that you don't need them for your fulfillment, which paradoxically makes them want to be a bigger part of your life. So start investing time in things that are just for you. Pick up that guitar you've been talking about, join a hiking group, sign up for a class that genuinely fascinates you. Then, when your partner asks, "What did you do over the weekend?" you'll have a real story to tell that doesn't involve them. And you don't have to give a full report. A simple, "Oh, I spent some time on my project," or "I went on a little adventure," is more than enough. Let them be curious about your project. When you have a life that excites you, you naturally become more exciting to be around. You have layers and a private world that they will always be dying to know more about. That curiosity is the engine of mystery. Section 4. Master the art of unpredictability. Routine is the silent killer of romance. While a little predictability can make us feel safe, too much of it leads straight to boredom, which is the polar opposite of mystery. When your partner can predict your every move, when you'll text, what you'll say, where you'll want to go for dinner, the thrill is gone. To be truly mysterious, you have to learn to be wonderfully, thrillingly unpredictable. Unpredictability works by shattering patterns and creating a sense of excitement. It keeps your partner on their toes in the best way possible, always wondering what you'll do or say next. This isn't about being flaky or unreliable, it's about deliberately breaking routines to create that spark of excitement. It's about breaking patterns to create that spark of excitement. When things are new and uncertain, our brains pay attention. It feels good, it's engaging. When you're unpredictable, you're literally making yourself more captivating. So, how can you be more unpredictable? Start small. If you always text back in 5 minutes, let an hour or two go by. Not as a game, but because you were genuinely wrapped up in something else. If you always send a good morning text, maybe skip a day. The absence of that expected pattern will make them think of you more, not less. Surprise them with a date that is completely out of character. If you're a dinner and a movie couple, plan a spontaneous trip to a rock climbing gym or a secret picnic somewhere they've never been. The goal is to tear up the script they have for you in their mind. Every time you do something unexpected, you add a new, fascinating detail to your character. You go from being a predictable story to a thrilling plot they can't wait to see unfold. This strategy is the ultimate asset for creating a dynamic of vulnerability, love, and mystery. Section 5. Control your reactions. Your emotional reactions are basically windows into your soul. When you react instantly and intensely to everything, you're giving away all of your power and your mystery. You become emotionally predictable. A person who is easily angered, quickly flattered, or immediately crushed shows all their cards. The truly mysterious person, however, is a master of emotional composure. They're like a calm sea, and you can only guess what lies in the depths. Controlling your reactions doesn't mean being an unfeeling robot. It means choosing your response instead of being a slave to your impulses. When your partner says something to test you or to get a rise out of you, a calm, almost amused smile is infinitely more powerful than an angry outburst. It communicates that you are unflappable, you are confident, and that their little attempt to provoke you is totally transparent. It makes them wonder, why aren't they reacting? What do they know that I don't? This creates a massive sense of intrigue. People who are in control of their emotions are seen as more powerful and, as a result, more attractive. To practice this, simply build in a pause before you respond to anything emotionally charged. Take a deep breath. Notice your initial gut reaction, but don't act on it. Instead, choose a response that actually serves you. If they show up late, instead of getting angry, greet them with a calm, "Everything okay?" Your lack of the expected negative reaction will have a much bigger impact. This emotional control isn't just about appearing mysterious, it's a sign of real inner strength. It shows that your peace of mind doesn't depend on what other people do, and that level of self-possession is the ultimate form of irresistible mystery. So there you have it, 5 powerful changes to flip the script and become the most enigmatic and irresistible version of yourself. We talked about controlling the flow of information, listening more than you speak, building an independent world, the magic of being unpredictable, and the quiet strength of mastering your reactions. Remember, true mystery isn't about playing manipulative games or hiding who you are. It's the natural side effect of self-confidence, a full life, and knowing that you are a journey of discovery, not a simple destination. It's about letting the best parts of you unfold slowly, leaving them always curious, always engaged, and always wanting more. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 tips are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.